back to the City to Adventure YouTube channel. I'm Eric, and it's 4:35 in the morning. I woke up maybe 15 minutes ago. I'm super tired, and right now we are on our way to go pick up worms from the gas station that we stopped at before, and we're gonna head out to Bussey Lake, and we're gonna see if we can't catch ourselves, well, anything, but I am actually going to attempt to target some bass with some crankbaits and some possible top water. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, I'll touch base with you guys when we are getting closer to Bussey. We made it to Bussey Woods, but as you can see, they're closed. Alright, well, we made it to Bussey, and actually inside. So here's the deal. We are early. I looked it up, and the gates do not open until sunrise. I thought it was a little bit earlier, but I was wrong. So I considered shooting up further out and heading over to Voyager Landing, but the issue with that is it's just all shore by Voyager Landing. If you have never been there, it's a great fishery if you have heavier duty rods, which I don't have with me. If I had some medium or medium heavy rods, it'd be perfect, because it is the Fox River. That's the waterway that Voyager is, which is a lot of fun when stripe or drum bass or whatever it is, I think it's striped bass, that are plentiful there. When they bite often, and they fight great. But it's just not what I'm looking to do today. Like I said in the beginning, I do want to try to target bass, specifically largemouth. If I catch a smallie, cool. I'm not opposed to it, but I do want to catch a largemouth. So on the way here, the usual spot for bait, they were closed. So luckily, I have a backup spot. So I still got the worms. So we're still gonna hit at just whatever bites, just so we don't get skunked for sure. Because it's pretty typical that we, well, almost always, will catch something on a night crawler. Whether it's a bluegill, crappie, whatever, we'll catch something. All right, here we are. We got our spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up a rod. I'm gonna throw it out there on a bobber just. Like I said, just wanna get the skunk out the way. Water level's a little bit low. I was here with my father and son, gosh, 2 months ago maybe now, and we caught a nice big cat out of here. I think it was like 9.5 pounds, something like that. I'll try to throw that photo up if I find it. But yeah, real nice area to throw that way with a crank or something. Ooh, nice little ripple there. See, so it's gonna be good. The water's pretty glassy. It's gonna be a nice time to throw out. So let me get this worm out here, get set up, and then I'm gonna set up a crankbait, or maybe even a topwater frog or something over here. All right, so we are set. I'm not gonna go too deep. I think it's about a foot, maybe a little more. This is the setup right here. Super simple, smaller hook. I have it fished through or ran through the worm, coming out the side, let it dangle. It's gonna be a great presentation. Let's see what bites. There's something toying with it. It doesn't look like it wants to commit. Is the hook already too big for this thing? Let's find out if we even have worm. Well, there you have it. So, we got our bobber out there again. Got the rod put up over here. So, we use a topwater frog. I believe I trimmed the tails on this one a little bit before. So, yeah, it's weedless. So, as soon as the fish bites, exposes the hook tips, pop it into its lip, hopefully. And yeah, and the bobber's bobbing. Man, this is gonna be fun. They're not committing. I think they're too small. I might need a smaller hook. That's not the problem I want to have. I want to have a problem of needing a bigger boat kind of situation. But once again, worm's gone. I'll bring you guys over to where I'm at now. And the bobber's gone. Of course it is. A little bit further than I wanted, but further out, that is. So with this frog, I've fished with it a couple of times in the past, and I've never had a fish genuinely commit to the point where I got him hooked. I've had it blown up on a handful of times, but I have yet to get one to commit fully. Oh, just as I said that. Oh, dang it. Come back for it. Oh, that was beautiful. Now we're in the weeds. Come on, baby. Yeah. Here we go. No more skunk. This is one of the dudes that was stealing from us. And he got the entire worm off too. I just put a new worm on here. So that's fun. Get this growth off of here. Alright, so for those of you who are not wanting to touch fish, here's my suggestion. I don't mind, but I'm just going to let you see an option. Pliers or multi-tool, grab your hook and you'll rotate and it'll drop. I'm going to try to release them that way for you guys to see. So multi-tool pliers, just like that. You let him go, he's safe. This really only works if he's hooked on a lip. So just be mindful. And we want to get them back in the water alive, unless you're going to eat them. If you're not going to eat them and keep them or whatever, put them back, let them live. Don't kill them for fun. Sorry guys, I couldn't find that stupid remote thing you see me playing with. I figured it out. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Oh man. So, like I said, largemouth, targeting largemouth. I knew the topwater bite would be hot. Man, gotta get pliers in here. This frog sucks. Give me a second. Just like that, bad moment. Let me rinse. Hold on. I don't want to disrespect this guy too much, but look at that. Thanks, buddy. Whoo! Look, this is the first bass I caught this year, so I'm very excited. Let's get a measurement and a weigh on him. So, I said this frog sucks. I'm not lying. And even though I caught this, doesn't mean really anything about that frog being good. The hooks were so pathetic. 2.24. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, it's pretty good. Now let's get a length on them. We're literally at 16 inches. A 16-inch largemouth. Awesome. So, sorry, like I was saying, very excited for this fish. Super thankful. Thank you, buddy. It's exactly what I wanted. Right off the side here. Let me release him and I'll talk to you more. Hold on. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes. All right. Now, that frog. You saw me get the blow up over here on this side, and I couldn't get it. I know that fish was on there. He had that in his mouth, and it would not hook up. Over here, that bass struck twice before I hooked it. I was so sorry. I was so frustrated. Right here off the edge, he goes for it. I pull, and it yanks out of his mouth. I figure, okay, he's short struck, no big deal. Throw it back out there. And this time he committed. It was in his mouth. I pulled so hard that it shot into the bushes behind me, almost knocking me. But whatever. Get past that, bring it in, bend the hooks out, and let me show you what I mean. So I remember seeing somewhere before that you take your pliers and then I have to fish this guy back through now. Man, he committed. He was ready. He was hungry. So What I mean by that is when the hooks are too tight into the body, when you collapse it, it's still too tight, it's still too pointed down. So you bend the hooks out, like up, away from the body and out. It makes it slightly less weedless, and you may get hooked up on some stuff, but when a fish bites like they just did, you're more likely to get them hooked up. So that's what I did. I went ahead, adjusted my hooks, and we got him on. As you can see right here on this side, hopefully, it's a little bit of gap between the hook and the body. This side's ever so slightly the same thing. So that's what I did. I bent them out. As soon as he hit it, there was no choice but to get hooked up. So finally, man, am I excited. Just like that, we got another one. After setting up that hook and fixing that bend, man, I tell you, what a pretty fish. This isn't nothing compared to the first one. It's quite a bit smaller. I'm gonna take the measurements over here in a minute. You know what, let's just bring you on with. So, pardon my mess. So, let's go ahead. We'll get our length first. Right there on 13 on the number. It's pretty good. We'll get it turned on so we can get our weight. Zero it out. Oh, unit. There you go. 1.14. So not bad. Found my remote. I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. Catching desired species today. This is what it's about, boys and girls, right here. So happy. All right, let's get them back in. Thank you very much. See you next time, hopefully. Well, we got bait. No, I'm just kidding. If I was to be coming out here to fish for catfish or anything like that, then sure, this guy would definitely be bait size, either whole or chopped up depending on the setup. But lucky for him, today is not that day. Cute little guy. Body slam. But yeah, took most of the worm. I'm not really concerned though. I have a new rig set up. I'm gonna show you right now. Right here. I need to drop it down so I can show you guys though. This little tadpole swim bait has always been my go-to when I was on a boat. I'm hoping to catch something offshore now with it, but I don't see why not. It's a shallow diver. Dang, that's so cool. I hope that was caught. That was a nice little largemouth right there, and I saw the bluegill in his mouth. That's cool. Guys, I'm telling you, if you can't get out for a full day, just go out for a couple hours, but you gotta come out and do something. It's just too good to not be out here fishing. And that's the first cast with this one. I think I'm ticking the bottom, or this rod is just that sensitive. I can't recall. Oh, all right, well, that was freaking cool. I hope that was on camera. I hope you guys could see that. But yeah, let's see what we can figure out here with this one. Special little guy. All right, so unfortunate event happened. Not failed, lost that way. My very special lure, but got this guy on here. He sinks. I think he's supposed to be a shallow diver. Not entirely sure, but I've been just tossing it out front, straight out,
and I've had 2 follow-ups. One was a bluegill, and the other one I think was a small bass. So my goal is catch anything on this right here, and then I want to switch spots, change locations. So fingers crossed, let's get at it, and hopefully this goes quickly. Well, as you can probably tell, we're in a new spot. Almost immediately after that last clip, nature decided to call. So, you know, when nature calls, you answer. Otherwise, it's just rude. So, yeah, I went ahead and took that as a sign to switch spots. It has been slowing down as far as like a bass bite goes. I'm sure we could have kept catching bluegill, but while that's still fun, I'm here for the bass. So I'm gonna try over here now, see what we can't get. It's a little bit more mucky at the edges, so I gotta be a little bit more mindful of that. Yeah, this isn't gonna work out with this one. So this guy's not gonna work. Take the hint right away. There's a lot of vegetation all around the edges, so I'm gonna go straight to topwater again. Maybe that frog will do a few more in today. So let's switch that out. All right, so I'm going to one last spot. The initial spot that I just showed you, it looked good, but I don't know, it just wasn't hitting. Didn't feel right. Nothing about it was right. So went ahead and left there. It's about 7:30, I think now. We got the lines wet at about 5:30. So in 2 hours we had 2 largemouth bass, 3 bluegill, I think. So it's not horrible. We did pretty good. We hit the target species on top water. It's just so fun. Man, this has been a blast. So we're gonna go ahead, try one more spot, and then I'm gonna leave. I think I got about 30 more minutes here before I should really head out. Got other things I need to get done today before it becomes 100 degrees out. So let's see what can't happen here now. I don't think we're gonna get too much more luck, but let's try. This is part of the fun right here, guys. This little dude, I don't know how close he'll let me get, but well, that was zoomed in. Let's see. I'll try to walk up on him. There he goes. So here's the thing with that, right? I thought it was so cool to see him because when I got a nice close view, wow, okay, there we go. A nice close view of him, I realized something. The reason this frog might be working so well is his belly also has that yellowish green tint to it. So it's almost like a spot-on representation. Every time I was bringing it in, he was attacking the frog. So he either is trying to mate with this or just assert his dominance. Either way, it was pretty cool. So just gonna keep trying. Maybe we'll get a bite. All right, well, as you see, we're heading back to the car. That's gonna be it. We didn't get any more bites. No, nothing. If you're ever curious about Busse Woods, not just the lakes, We were just at the North Pond. We caught everything at the South Pond, or pool. I don't think they call it a pond, I think they call it a pool. If you're ever curious, it's beautiful, not just for fishing, but you wanna come run, jog, mountain bike or whatever, just walk, maybe take your dog for a walk. It's beautiful here. I strongly recommend this place. I've been coming to Busse Woods here for years and never really had any issues with the place, so yeah, I would definitely recommend anyone checking it out. But that's gonna do it for this video. I'm shutting everything down, as you could hear. And yeah, I'm so thrilled though. Those were some, for the first bass of the year, those were some good bass. I mean, I'm catching them on light rods. They're trout rod and panfish. It's not meant for freaking bass, and we're pulling them in. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next time, see you later.